What is up, guys? Welcome back. So I'm dropping another video. This is a part of the journey to Bunkers and Badasses. Although we have started playing Bunkers and Badasses within the group, the big project isn't done. I did talk about this in my last video, which is basically a review for New Tales for the New Tales from the Borderlands, which is a really good game. I really love it. I still have to go through and beat it on PS4 and also get all the trophies for PS5 and PS4. But I am taking some time to get some stuff together for Bunkers and Badasses because I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm just so overwhelmed with this. So I kind of evaluated how many miniatures I have to paint and also some that I have to build. And I have about 300 miniatures, not the full 300, but I have about 300 more miniatures to either build and paint or just paint. And that is a lot of miniatures. That is a lot of miniatures. And I went to, back here, this is a shelf that I have that kind of covering. You guys might have seen that in a previous video. I went to look at some of the terrain because I do have some dungeon tile terrain and stuff like that that are already ready to just get painted, that I didn't have to build. And I pulled out more minis. So I ordered elves apparently. So oh, I have a lot. I have so many minis. It's ridiculous. It's good though because I have enough minis to use in our Bunkers and Badasses. So I guess right now I'm using a lot of goblins and a lot of orcs. We are everybody is level 1 vault hunters right now, so that is easy. I don't have to do some crazy stuff and I can just work on things as it goes. I can show you guys that is all miniatures. These are the Bunkers and Badasses miniatures right there. There's just a lot. I have a buttload of miniatures. Like, I just have a buttload of miniatures, and it's good. I do want to focus on the main ones right now, though. With all of my Vault Hunters in our game being their own specific character, and they're not using any characters from the box set, which is good. I can paint these characters up as NPCs so they can give them quests and always stay in the game to give them that Borderlands feel, you know? I do love how the system works. We haven't done anything with the badass system yet, or like just the tokens where you can earn badass tokens and shit like that. We haven't done any of that. We just basically focused on the gameplay and the gunplay and looting and stuff like that. So we have been working on things like that. I'm having a ball with just using the terrain books that I have, where you just open the book and you have maps and stuff. I have some trees that have been sticking out. That is cool. But there are just some things that I just want to just do. Like, I can't bring a lot of the buildings and stuff that I've painted and built because it is a lot to lug around. So I am assuming that I will work on those throughout this year, and then, or I guess next year. And when me and my girlfriend Amber end up getting our own place, which will be a house because I'm not ever going to rent again at an apartment. When me and Amber get a house, I'm going to turn the basement into a Borderlands / Bunkers and Badasses place that all of the group can go to. We can all go to our place and play some Bunkers and Badasses, which would be pretty cool. I'll have everything there, terrain all there. I'll probably build a whole table with terrain on it, just a gaming table in general. That would be really cool. But I do want to focus on getting a lot of the miniatures done, so that I can catch up on the miniatures, and then I can work on the terrain, because these miniatures, there's a lot of miniatures, and I have a lot of Warhammer miniatures that I bought for Bunkers and Badasses, which I explained in my last video. I need to just like stop getting miniatures and more or less just like finish the ones I got. I'm not going to call this a pile of shame. I refuse to call this a pile of shame. I don't think it's a pile of shame. I think this is just over prepping. I think this is just over prepping because I want to be able to go in any direction with my Vault Hunters. I want to make sure that the Vault Hunters can fight orcs and goblins, which is already in the book. I want them to be able to fight vampires and werewolves. I want them to run across a Demogorgon from Stranger Things, or a Yeti, or anything. Like, I want them to really have this expansive world that has everything in it. I mean, fuck it. I got a Cthulhu back there that I was going to make it to the final big boss for the campaign, but I don't want this campaign to end. I want them to just explore and just keep going. You know, like, that's just how I see this game. And that might end up being, when they get strong enough, a raid boss. I'm even trying to think of ways to add things to the Bunkers and Badasses system, because we have the ability to do so. As a bunker master, I can add and take away things that I see fit, because it's like D&D, and it says it in the book. It says, you know, make it fun. And this is D&D with guns. So I think that I want to do more or less like a Wonderlands thing. I want my Vault Hunters to be able to have the ability to use spells. I think it's a really cool thing to be able to use. And I think what I'm going to do is, once they get to max level, I'll let them decide or not if they want to start over. But as they start over, they will be able to use spells. But it'll just take away some of their levels. Maybe, I don't know if I want to start them completely over, or if I just start them at level 10 or something, and then they have to work their way back up. Maybe adding more XP to their level up, maybe would make sense. But I think adding spells to the Bunkers and Badasses system will make it feel more like Wonderlands. So that's what my kind of goal is for them. I want them to have a goal for making it to max level and then doing it again. And maybe, who knows, maybe I can figure something out where they can do it again. So it's like a prestige system, like Call of Duty kind of, but better. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see where the Vault Hunters get to, and how they are playing, and how fun they're having. And eventually, also, I want to get my buddy John to learn the system as well, and then also be a bunker master as well, because he usually is the DM for every other game. So this is kind of a big break for him. Like, he can literally just take a break, play the game, and he doesn't have to control the game, which is good for him, because it gives him time to get his game Savage Worlds together and stuff like that. But it would be cool for him to learn the system completely, because if he does, I guess from playing the game as much and reading the book as well, then I'll be able to play and use my mini, and I'll be really excited for that, because I think eventually I'm just going to use my mini as an NPC. That is important, because I just want to use my mini. Like, I really just want to use my mini at this point. But I want to get these actual Vault Hunter minis painted up and done. I based them, so they're ready to go. I prime them, I'll paint them, I'll add some tufts and rocks and stuff like that, and they'll be good to go. Some of them have bases that are already, you know, different from the others, not outside, more or less like sewer and stuff like that, because I wanted to just vary their bases and stuff. But I am happy with where the progress has went and where it's going. So I'm just going to take my time, get all this stuff. I have enough stuff to use and have them play through a lot of things. I think I'm going to skip a lot of the stuff that's on this table, like the vampires, the Demogorgon and stuff, because I don't think that the Vault Hunter is going to get there yet. I really want to get some of the Wolfenstein miniatures done and some of the Battle Sisters done, because if I can get them done as a huge faction, which is 10-1 going to be Hyperion, because I'm already having an idea that they're going to be Hyperion, because they're going to be yellow, black, white, and red, probably. that's what I'm gonna do. So I can get them taking out some bunkers or whatever, or like some places that they're taking over, and let them get the story together. And maybe by then I can get this big thing to happen where like Hyperius wipes out this whole side of the Wonderlands, and at that time me and Amber will have a place, and then I can bring them to the new sanctuary, which would be this whole new place that I've built with the houses and terrain and stuff like that. So I'll let them learn the maps on them books, then I'll destroy everything. Sorry, Hyperius will destroy everything. And then they'll try to take out Hyperius in our thing, and then we'll move from there. I don't have to worry about them watching our YouTube videos and stuff like that, because they don't watch my channel, so that's great. I can talk to you guys about the ideas that I have, and then you guys can give me your feedback on my ideas as well. Also, if you have been playing Bunkers and Badasses, tell me your experience down in the comments down below. I really would love to hear your games, just what's been happening in your games. And if you don't play Bunkers and Badasses, you play D&D or anything like that, let me know. Tell me your experiences down below, because we can all learn from each other. Like, we can all share stories and use each other's stories, you know, to build our campaigns up, because that's what the community loves. We love that type of stuff. So remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.